Hey everyone! There are tons of videos on YouTube titled "What is your ex thinking when she leaves you?" And I decided to share my own observations because in the past I worked with women too, so I can actually explain this quite accurately. Let's start from the very beginning. At one point, she invested in the relationship. She could sacrifice her time, her own things, her interests. She showed care, and honestly, there were no warning signs. It seemed like there was a bright future ahead, a shared future, a common future. But over time, a turning point happens. Suddenly, her feelings start to fade, and men almost never noted this, which isn't surprising because if you've been together not just for a few months but for several years, a man starts feeling like nothing will ever change. You are so close, almost like one person. Where should she even go from me? So, no way. And usually, when this cooling off phase becomes noticeable, it's explained by some life events or circumstances, doesn't matter, school, work, anything else. After that, a woman starts forming new thoughts. She starts looking around and realizing she could maybe have it more comfortably, more conveniently. For example, a guy approaches her in the early stages of your relationship. She wouldn't care about anyone else. But now she starts thinking, he drives this car. Mine doesn't look like that. There are different variations. Of course, it's not necessarily about materialism. Then her friends might also share the excitement about what their guys do for them. And she thinks, what about mine? Mine doesn't do that. And slowly she starts noticing the negatives. Of course, relationships always have rough patches, misunderstandings, but now she starts focusing on them. You are restricting me. Uh, Not enough romance, not enough of something. So she wants to travel, but there is no money, or the interests don't align, or suddenly she develops her own interests. Before you did everything together, she adopted, but now she says, I want to take dance classes, or I want to become a model, or I want to. So something she wants. But the guy disagrees. He has his own opinions, right? And you are already restricting her. So she starts gaining more independence, which stresses him out, and conflicts arise. And he starts feeling blamed. One of the possible outcomes. Over time, this problem escalates. The man begins thinking, so maybe we really don't go out anywhere. Maybe haven't done anything for her in a while. Maybe I should do something nice for her. He starts trying to meet her halfway. And here is where the instinct drops even more. So instead of the expected result, her appreciating it, you get the opposite reaction. Still, when a man puts in more effort at this stage, it may bring a smile or some positive emotions to her, but overall the big picture is still trending downward. And after that, things escalate. Everything really starts moving toward a breakup. Some people say that a woman always lives for another guy. That's far from the truth. There are four possibilities. Option 1, she lives into nowhere, just lives. Option 2, she really goes to a guy who has appeared somewhere in her life. Option 3. There is someone on the horizon. She's just getting emotional energy and believes she might find something better. And option 4, her friends, who through their arguments and advice boost her confidence that living is the right choice, adding negativity. So this shouldn't happen, and it's especially dangerous if these friends are single, without relationships of their own. Ultimately, a breakup usually isn't a single step process. First, the thought arises, I'm leaving. And then she might come back on her own, or you might try to bring her back. It's a crisis moment again. But all men make the same mistake. They start adjusting, compromising. One day you remember the start of your relationship when you were full of energy, maybe even slammed your face on the table and everything seemed perfect. You remember how she treated you back then, and then you realize how dramatically things have changed today, completely opposite. And it ends in a breakup. Usually, a woman twists the guilt toward you. Why? She believes what she says, because if she understood that you love her and she's leaving you for no reason, that would be uncomfortable. No, no, no. But if you are guilty, if it's your fault, then it's easy. You ruined the relationship, buddy. That's why I'm leaving. And women invent a lot in their minds. Unfortunately, women often can't distinguish the quality of attention a man gives to them. So, for example, a woman 30, 35 years old with 2 kids might really believe, I'm leaving my husband now, I'll find someone else. She truly believes it. And she's wrong. We understand that when a new guy approaches her, he doesn't know all the details, all the nuances. We understand what his likely intentions are. And we know how unlikely it is that he'll take responsibility for her kids, invest in their relationship seriously. You might wonder why it's unlikely. She might find a naive young guy, or maybe not so young, and think everything will be perfect. It won't be. Why not? Because when a woman breaks up due to feeling less valued, she was actually comfortable at the end of the relationship, especially when the man was doing everything for her. Now she's looking for someone who blinds her instinctively and strongly. That guy will not invest. She will not truly be satisfied with the dynamics of the relationship, even if it exists. So, what's the main takeaway from this video? First, men often think that all the negativity a woman shows during a breakup, the things she makes up, the complaints, will last forever. They think, if I leave her alone now, she'll never think of me again and she'll be happy I'm gone. That's not true. The negativity she feels in the relationship accumulates over time, and she even amplifies it herself. Here is the secret. When you break up, you stop texting, no contact. She also doesn't reach out. But statistics show that in 95% of cases, after some time, not a week or two, but later, she will think of you and realize. So actually, it wasn't so bad. We get used to the good quickly. You helped her in some way, whether financially or emotionally. You listened, supported her, gave advice, you did something, and probably a lot. A man who comes to a consultation has actually done a lot for the woman, but she might feel like you didn't. She's just used to it. So it's like with the child. The kid is used to mom cooking, doing all sorts of things, and it seems like it happens automatically. But when he starts living alone, he realizes, so wow, mom did so much. It's the same here, only over time, slowly she starts reflecting back. The negativity fades, her fantasies don't come true. It's like with a child. The kid is used to mom cooking, doing all sorts of things, and it seems like it happens automatically. But when he starts living alone, he realizes, wow, mom did so much. It's the same here. Only over time, slowly, she starts reflecting back. The negativity fades, her fantasies don't come true. Of course, right now, she's at the peak of her confidence. Why? First, she's already made up a story in her mind. Second, when you tried to win her back, you only raised the bar even more. But that's okay, life eventually puts everything in its place. And here is the most important point: never try to fix a relationship with a woman who's already on the path of breaking it apart. The complaints multiply geometrically. Trying to smooth things over with good deeds or positive actions is doomed to fail. The second key point: you can be sure that she will have some regrets, 100%, but not immediately. It will take a few months. Friends, please hit the like button and stay tuned for the next video.